Hey y'all, hey, this is your girl Zandra B. Come on in the room, y'all. This is decal time with your girl Zandra B. It's been a while, y'all. Okay, so come on in the room. Say hey girl, hey, as you're tuning in. Listen, if you're new, hashtag new, so I'll give you a warm welcome. Thank you for tuning in and let us know where you're tuning in from. And definitely spread the love. I definitely will appreciate it. It's been a while since your girl have been live. Okay, but I'm back and I'm ready. It is a new month. So if you are ready and if you're just tuning in and say, hey girl, hey, if you're watching the replay, definitely hashtag replay. Let me know that you did watch the replay so I can send you some love. Thank you for the hearts, whomever is not showing me who, but thank you for the hearts. I certainly appreciate it. Definitely, I am back. Good evening, Dr. Peters. How you doing, honey buns? Thank you for the love. How you doing? How you doing? We back, y'all. Y'all probably wondering, like, where is Zandra B? It has been, what? I might have been live once, maybe twice in 6 months. No, 7 months. But your girl is back. So we're going to have a little chit chat. We're going to talk a little bit. And we're just going to, get the train rolling again. Okay. So come on in the room. Definitely spread the love. I may say something that will be encouraging to you, or I may say something that will be encouraging to someone that you have been having a dialogue with, because listen, this is all about transparency moment right here, y'all. Okay, so come on in, tag your friends, put in the comments what you're having for your beverage. I am having smart water, y'all. Okay, loves, thank you, Honey Buzz. Created with a purpose. Listen, there's a story behind it. Okay, there is a story behind this shirt. All right, created with a purpose. There is a story behind it. Okay, yes it is. Yes it is. But I am drinking my vitamin water Refresh. I started today and I said no more soda. No more soda, Zandra B. Because listen, when you get to certain age, and then you wonder like where all this weight gain is coming from. Listen, Linda, I'm serious. Water, okay? Water in my life, all right? This time I have some Refresh Tropical Mango. So good. Like it. Try it if you haven't. Especially if you're not one who likes water. Definitely flavored water is my thing, okay? So come on in. I don't know what happened to my music. Come on in. Tag your friends. Let me know how you've been. What's going on. And definitely be sure to like and follow the page. That way when I go live or when I post my blog. We did post a blog earlier. It is on my website, giving you 5 ways to embrace the new beginnings of the month. It is month 8, y'all, okay? Make sure I got the right figures. It is month 8. So you definitely want to embrace the new beginnings of the month, okay? This is August. And I, being a Virgo, love to start things in the first of the month. If I can't start in the first of the month, my gosh, I'm going to try the 15th. I know I can start things on the 1st, on the 15th, on the 16th, on the 7th, however. But it is just the Virgo in me that wants to start things on the 1st. I have, transparent moment, all authentic, y'all. I have been trying to come live and come back so many times. And sometimes you just have to sit and wait, okay? I'm the same. I like to do the first of the month as well. I know, right? It's something about the first of the month, right? Because at the first of the month, you can know and kind of judge your progress, right? Yes, you give yourself 30 days. Let me see, because they say you do something for 21 days, you can definitely see a change. I like to talk with my hands. If you just tuned in for the first time, I do like to talk with my hands, so forgive me. You can begin to start a pattern. So we are kicking this thing off today, August 1st, and 5 ways to begin and take and embrace the new month, the new beginning, the new joy, the new experiences, the doors that you can walk in, your name being put in the rooms, okay? Today begins a new season. It's a new season. It's a new day, okay? It's a new day. We will be live. I'm saying it. I'm making myself accountable, okay? Making myself accountable, putting it out there. I will be live every single day, okay? I'm putting it out there. So, my friends, my family, my followers, definitely hold me accountable. If you don't send me live, you need to send me a message, okay? Send me a message, say, hey, Zandra B, where you at, okay? You said on this day, August 1st, at 3:27 Central Standard Time. So yes, I am holding myself accountable because I have noticed when I don't hold myself accountable and I get inboxes and people messaging me like, where you been? I fall off. Okay. We tend to fall off. We tend to say, I'm going to try it the next day. I'm going to try it the next day. And I have attempted in my prayer moments, you know, if you are having an encounter with someone, if this is you wanting to do something and it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. Why? Because it's not your time. Simple as that. It is not your time. You have to sit and wait in it. Sit and wait in it and pray, read your Bible and be like, I'm created for something. What is my purpose? Right? That's what this shirt came in. I am created for a purpose, and I had to sit and wait, meditate, pray about it, write it down, scribble it out, write it down again, just like in Habakkuk 2:2, write it down to make it plain. But I had to wait for the appointed time, and today is the time. I had to say, yes, I accept the assignment. So here we are, the month of August, the 8th month of the year, the 1st of the month, and I am going to keep it pushing. I'm going to show up. So if you have been wanting to start something and you start and you stop and you start and you stop and you haven't been consistent, you first have to make the decision. I have made a decision that I will show up. I have made a decision that I will accept the assignment of motivating, encouraging, allowing God to speak to me so I can come in and let him give me the words to the person who needs to hear it at that time. Right? Because we all want to start something at that moment. Because that was me. I tried, y'all. I tried to start and it didn't work, right? I've tried to do several things and God was like, Zandra, that is not it. That is not what I have for you, right? Sometimes we have to take some time off of social media. I did it, y'all. It was hard, but listen, you have to take some time off of social media in order for you to hear and to get a clear understanding of where God wants to take you. Okay? So it is a new month, y'all. 5 ways. I did write this in a blog. I did write myself a little note here because it is August 1st. I'm holding myself accountable. Okay, I'm holding myself accountable by putting it here live, that I will be live. I will show up. I will be here live, whether it's here on Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram. Definitely like and follow the page, because if you have been wanting something to change, and if you're looking for in the family member, listen, there may be some and there may not be some that's going to tell you what you need to do, because sometimes people are not in your corner, right? So you just have to sit in silence, go to God, pray about that thing, and write it down and make it plain, and be able to close the noise to be able to hear. Right? Close the noise to be able to hear. So by it being the month of August, by it being the 8th month, by it being the 1st of the month, right? Have you set your intentions? Have you wrote it down and say, I want to do X, Y, and Z, whether it is starting a business, going back to school, or losing the weight? What is it? Set the intention and make it clear. Make it clear. And first and foremost, the second one, y'all, I had to do this one. I had to do number 1, right? But after I set it clear of my intentions, what I want, what is my desire, and go to God and say, hey, God, you know my desires. If it is your will, right? I had to make it clear. I had to understand, 1, what is it that I want? What is it that I want? And then 2, I had to let go of the past. Because sometimes we hold on to the past and it's not serving us in today. The past is behind us. So look forward, right? It's just like driving a car. I'm sure you probably heard the analogy before. The back is the back. The window is small, right? The back rear view mirror is small, but when you see the mirror in the front, the front mirror, it is wide. You can see and it's clear. You leave it back where it's at, right? And then you practice some gratitudes where you can get a journal. You can check out our store for the journals. You can get a journal and practice gratitude, right? Practice gratitude. That way you can write down the things that you are grateful for. Because when you begin to write down the things that you're grateful for, everything else will fall off, as it should, right? And as everything is falling off, you begin to shift. Okay, you begin to shift, and you're going to have some uncomfortable feelings in there, y'all. Okay, I'm talking real talk here, because you're going to have some uncomfortable feelings, things that you don't want to do and things you want to do, and you're going to have like a tug of war. You're going to have that spiritual warfare, like it ain't going to work. Okay, so you're going to have to just embrace the change, because there are going to be some change first when you make a clear intention and a clear decision that, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to leave the past where it's at, because it's not serving me in the moment. It's not serving me in this season. It is gone, right? And then I'm going to write my visions. I'm going to write my gratitude, the things that I'm grateful for, right? Because yes, we see the things, we want all these things, but it's the little things. It's the little things that I had to think about that. Like, it is the small things that we should be grateful for, because when we're grateful for the little, God will bless us with much, right? And when we embrace the things that he is changing in our lives, right? He is changing and he's shifting. He's removing people. He's bringing people, right? He's opening doors. He's closing doors, because he's closed doors for me. Here in the last 4 weeks, he has closed doors for me and allowed this right here for me to be able to come live he opened that door. He closed that door 4 weeks ago and opened this door. And now the fifth thing is trusting the process. I know it's hard, y'all. And that's why I said I was going to put it out there that I will be live, because trusting the process is hard. We want everything fast, right? But it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You're just going to have to sit, show up, keep going no matter what, right? No matter if you have a toothache, no matter what's going on, you still have to keep going, right? You have to keep going. So that is where I'm at, my friends. That is where I'm at. I know I have been gone, but I had to sit and wait for God to do the work in me. So I had to do the work in myself and make the decision that, yes, I am going to walk in it, right? Walk in it. Sometimes we may get discouraged. Okay. Sometimes we may get discouraged, but I have learned in this season of time of not coming up live, not working my business, not showing up here on the live, to know that I had to work it out and figure it out, right? Once I work it out, figure it out, pray about it, tweak it, and all the things, that's when it began to shift, right? And then you think, what am I created for? Why am I here? Me? Why am I here? What is my purpose? So I had to read. I had to go into the word. And I know that I am created for a purpose, such time as this. Created for a purpose and with the purpose, right? And I often think, what do I have to say to someone needs to hear? And it's not for me, right? It's not for me to say what they need to hear. It is for me to show up, right? It is for me to show up and allow God to speak to me and just let it out and just let it flow. Because the way these lives will happen, I never know what I'm going to talk about, right? My prayer is whatever I say that is from God through me to the person who needs to hear it. Right? So if you're having a dialogue with someone, if this is you not knowing what steps you need to take, go to God, pray about that thing, write it down, right? Write it down. I have been absent. I have been absent. Transparent moment. I was the one that's thinking, who am I talking to? Right? But God kept telling me, Zandra, I need you to show up. Don't worry about who you're talking to. I just need you to show up. When you show up, I know who to bring to you, because I'm giving you the message. I'm giving you the message. Okay? So therefore, my friends, embrace the new month. Tests and trials, they come and they go, right? Walk into whatever it is, whatever the desires of your heart. Ask God to make it clear, right? Give you understanding, right? So that way when you do make the decision, you know what direction you need to take. Okay? You know what direction you need to take. So like I said, there's 5 ways, y'all. 5 ways to embrace the beginning. It's a new month. It's a new season, right? It's a new month. It's a new season. This is month 8. All right. If you have been wanting something, if you have been trying to do something, right? But you don't know the path, ask God, y'all. Listen, transparent moment, because I did not know. I was trying to do all the things, y'all. When I say all the things, I was trying to do all the things. And all of those things put me on the floor. Okay, it put me on the floor. Transparent moment, because we're popping back in. And I want y'all to understand why I have been gone, right? Transparent moment, right? If you have been trying to do all the things and you wondering why it is not working, right? Why if I try to do this, doesn't work. I try to do this, it doesn't work, because God is saying that is not the plan I have for you, right? Well, God, what is the plan? Sit and be still. Sit and be still. I had to do that. Sit and be still. Once you sit and be still, tune out the noise, you'll be able to hear and understand. And especially if there's something that you're doing on a daily, every single day, that is God giving you your answer that this is what you need to do. And it was clear to me. I enjoyed doing the lives. I enjoyed doing what we had at the time, Daily Dose with Zandra B, DMZs, right? I enjoyed it, but I was still doubting myself that I could not do this. It wasn't for me, but then I enjoyed it. I showed up, and then that imposter syndrome started creeping in, and then I just disappeared. Why? Because I allowed that imposter syndrome to pop in, right? And just depleted my faith. But God said, no, you need to show up. So it took me to leave social media and then go in prayer and understand what is my purpose. What is the purpose? So and when I say it had me in shackles, y'all, crying at night, crying through the day, not knowing what is it, wanting to go live and coming to Facebook and saying, I'm getting ready to go live, and still don't feel it. Right? Because my work was still continuing. So here we are, August 1st, kicking it off yet again, right? Because doors has closed. God has closed these doors. He's making room for me to show up. I don't know who this is for, but I am telling my journey. That way, whomever is got this nudge and got this desire to do something, but it's not working, maybe that is not the thing that you need to do. Because that was me. Doing the jewelry, doing the t-shirts, doing the boutique. It was not in the will that God had for me, because it was not working. It was not working. Right? Not the way I was trying to do it, because when we try to do things, it doesn't work. But when we go to God and say, hey, I'm giving it to you, right? I'm praying whatever it is in your will, I'm giving it to you. And then I started praying over my hands, right? I started praying over my hands. Saying, Lord, whatever it is your will. A door closed 4 weeks ago. I had a practice that I had a contract with, a medical practice I was contracted with. And 7 o'clock at night, as a text message, when Houston was out of power, I get a message saying I have to close my practice. I have to close my practice. And I went into a mode like, oh my gosh, that was my contract. My contract ended, right? Lord, what I'm going to do? What am I going to do now? Right? And sometimes we think, oh my gosh, I lost my job. Oh my gosh, this just happened to us. And then I had to go and praise and worship, like that worry to worship, right? I had to go like, okay, thank you, God. You opening the door for me. Now I see what I need to do. Thank you. You go in that praise and you worship. You wonder what's happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Everything happens for a reason. We may not understand why. We may not understand why, but if we show up and say, God, I give it to you. I don't know the reason why she had to close her practice, right? Like, shut it down. No notification to the insurance. No notification to the parents. Shut down immediately, saying practice is closed effective immediately on the website, on the phone calls and everything, right? So not only I had lost the contract, the patients lost their doctor, literally shut down. No way to transfer medical records or anything, closed, right? And I began to say, okay, I don't know what's going on, but this is the door that God closed for me and opened it up here. So I am embracing the change and trusting the process. So if you are trying something new, pray over that thing, pray over your hands, right? And trust the process. That whatever you touch, whatever you say, that it is blessed. It is in God's will. That's it. Okay? So again, 5 ways, y'all, to embrace the new beginnings of month 8. Starting today, here and now, okay? I know that's an R&B song, but to me, y'all, here and now, it speaks to me in a gospel tune. If you ain't heard it, listen, you gotta go listen to it here and now. I'm just saying, okay? But listen to it on a different perspective. Okay? So 5 ways to embrace the new beginnings of the month of August. Set your clear intentions. Clear intentions. Thank you, Dr. P. I'm glad you love it. Clear intentions on what is it that you want. And when you go to God and he give it to you, he give you that vision, he shows you, you hear it, you see it because you do it every day. Then you make the decision to say, yes, I'm going to do that. Let go of the things that wasn't working. Let go of the people that saying, the naysayers that saying you can't do X, Y, and Z. Let that go. Let the past, whatever was the past, is the past, and look forward. Gratitudes, express days and writing down gratitude. What are you grateful for? I'm grateful now that the contract ended. Am I happy? Was I happy about it? No, I wasn't. But I'm grateful, and I see that God is taking me in a direction where I did not see, but he saw. He knew that was happening, right? But was molding me and changing and shifting me, right? That's when you embrace the change. Like, change is coming, okay? A change is coming. You just have to be ready for it when it comes. And when it does, you just have to say, okay, Lord, I trust you, right? Because we go into that worry ward. It's not as natural. It's normal. We go into the worry ward like, okay, I'm worrying over here. But when you take that worry and turn it to that worship, listen, things can begin to change. Again, this is my experience, and my experience, I hope that it trickles and blesses someone that needs to hear it. Because we never know what we go through, our testimony and how we able to pass through it and what we did, the steps we did, could help another. They can take little bits and pieces of our story, how we overcame it, and make it work to help them. So here I am. I am back, okay? I am back. Definitely go and like and follow the page. We will be live. Tell Facebook you want notification that when Decals with Zandra B is live, right? That way you will get that notification. Also, interact with the page. interact with the page, because when you interact with the page, it helps the algorithm and something like that, y'all. I'm just saying. Because sometimes you can interact with the page and then you don't get the notification that I posted a blog or posted something or reel or whatever it may be. But Lord Jesus, I hope I said something that was encouraging, not to myself, because as I speak it, I am also talking to myself, right? But if I said something that was encouraging, that was uplifting, that you take what I said and you go with it. You go to God and say, okay, Lord, I don't know where you taking me, but I'm here. I'm trusting you. I'm putting it all on the line. I know you would never leave me nor forsake me. I know that I can, because you are by my side. You will give me the strength when I don't have it. And that, my friend, is where I am at. Because yes, when I lost that contract, I was like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? And here I am. Here I am. So don't lose sight. Write it down. Set your intentions. Go to God of what you want. And if it is in his will, he shall bless it. If not, he will twist that thing, y'all. He will twist it and be like, this is it. And you be like, I've been doing that all along. Because I have been doing this since 2020. But I stopped because of the imposter syndrome. I was doing it. But I let the imposter come in and I stopped. And here I am, accepting the assignment. I'm making the decision that I will show up because I have a purpose. We all have a purpose. We may not know what that purpose is. And if you're looking to find out that purpose, you got to go to God and ask God, what is my purpose? Why was I created? Why am I here? But you have to be able to listen and sit in silence. Peace, be still. Baby, be still. I had to be still, y'all. Be still. Come off of social media. Right? Come off of social media and be like, okay, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But I still wasn't listening. I tried to come back in February. Bumped my head again. I tried to come back in May. Bumped my head again and be like, okay, God, I'm just going to not come back until you say it is time. It is time. Right? We never know the time. But when it's time, you would know. You would know, you would feel it. You would know that this is the direction. And listen, I know now. I know now. So my friends, let's go. Let's kick off August. Let's kick off the month of the 8th month of the year. If you have been wondering and focused on something, I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you have been thinking about something and not clear, write it down, make it plain. Okay? Write it down, make it plain. You can see. Now, if you don't have a journal, you can check out our store. We got your journals. We got you covered, okay? We got you covered because I'm a girl. I like to write everything down, whether it is jotting stuff down or making my gratitude or writing my affirmations or whatever it may be. You want to keep something near you, right? And if you don't have a paper and pen, listen, your good old phone. Why? Because you have the memos. You can write it in your phone, right? So, my friends, go and have an amazing afternoon. We will be popping back up live every day. What time? I haven't decided what time, y'all. So if you have some ideas, whether you want it in the morning, mid in the day, in the afternoon, or in the evening, let me know. Give me some ideas because we here, okay? We here. I'm just saying. So go and have an amazing day and know that you, my friend, you were created with and for a purpose. And if you don't know, and if you have a dialogue with someone and they not sure, listen, tell them to go get a clear understanding because they can. They can. Created with the purpose. Set the intentions, right? Set the intentions. Let go of what was, okay? Let go of what was. Write what you're grateful for, the little things. The little things, y'all. The little things we missed. The little things we miss. Once you be grateful for the little, God will bless you with much. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And in the midst of it, embrace the change. Change me, oh God. Make me more like you. Change me. Okay? Change me. And in that midst of changing me, I have to trust the process. We don't like the things cooked in the slow cooker. We want it microwaved. But we have to learn, and speaking to myself, to learn to trust the process. Okay? Trust the process. So go and have an amazing afternoon and a great evening. Be sure to like and follow the page if you haven't already. Love you bunches. Put me some ideas in the comments. See if it's going to come up, y'all. Okay? It's supposed to. If you got an iPhone, it's supposed to show up, but maybe not. Okay? Maybe they took that feature off. Oh, there you go. Go and have an amazing day. Remember to trust the process. Make your goals today, because we in this together. We will start back with our daily pulls tomorrow. I got them ready, y'all. Okay, our daily pulls tomorrow to give us the topic of the day. We never know what we're going to talk about. We pulled one and we talk about it here on the live. Now remember to go and have y'all water, because it's still hot outside. Okay, I'm just saying. It is still hot. So make sure you drink your water. If you don't like plain water, this here is vitamin water. That's what I'm drinking today. Refresh, okay? Tropical mango. All right? So go and have an amazing evening, my friends. I'll talk with you soon. Love you bunches, and God bless. Bye-bye.